Hi, I'm Susan at Rejuvenate Yoga in Hawke's Bay, New Zealand. Welcome to Rocket Yoga Session 1. Warm up with your rocket. Come to stand behind your rocket, making sure that you've got space around you so that you're not going to step back onto any sharp objects. There's a couple of different ways of getting on. If you're feeling confident, you can step one foot up and then take the other up to the other side. Or if you'd rather take it a little bit more slowly, step both feet onto the centre of your board and then gently make your way towards the outer edges, taking your time to find the position that works for you. To keep our knees safe, we don't want to twist the knee at all. So the feet should either be facing directly forward, like mine are now, or you could also possibly need to turn your toes out slightly, depending on how your hip socket is opening to out to the side. So just find that position that allows your feet to protect your knees and keep them balanced. And then bring the hands onto the hips and start to move, finding your own natural rhythm, whatever that means for you today. So some days you may prefer a faster movement, other days more slow. When you're starting to feel comfortable and balanced, reach your arms out in front of you and start to wake the fingers up by making fists and then stretching the fingers, closing and opening. You might like to move more slowly, opening one finger at a time and then pulling them in one finger at a time, or taking them out all together. And then bring the hands back onto the hips, and from here we're going to cease movement and turn towards one edge of your board. You can climb off the board if that's more comfortable for you, and then re-enter the board by stepping one foot on first and then taking the other foot up. As you get more used to it, you'll just be able to swivel your feet around. With the hands on the hips, start rocking forward and backward and notice the action of the pelvic bone, feeling that tilt forward and backward as you move. This is a great exercise for first thing in the morning to help wake you up and start to get the pelvic bone warmed up. And then from here, see if you feel comfortable stretching your arms out in front of you. And then we're going to make some rotations with the wrists, clockwise and anti-clockwise. Just changing the direction as it feels comfortable for you. And then bringing the hands back onto the hips, turn to face the front again. Now I'm just going to move off my rocket. You can see how much the distance that I've travelled with the nap of the carpet. So you'll find that you move quite a lot when you're working on carpet. From here, turn the other direction. And again, just get used to that action of the pelvic bone rocking, moving to the front and to the back. And then reaching the hands out in front of you. This time we're going to work into hinging the wrists up and down. The longer you hold the arms up, you'll notice the more tired your arms will get. So if you need to, you can always bring the hands down onto your waist. And from here, bring the hands to a still place, palms face up, and start to bend the elbows, bringing the fingertips to the shoulders. You can either work so that your arms are extending as you come backward or extending as you come forward. So change it up, make it a little bit different each time you get on your rocket. I'm just going to move again because I'm hitting the wall. And then next time you bring your fingers to your shoulders, turn yourself all the way around to the opposite side. Open the elbows out to the side and then work again, forward and backward, opening and closing the arms. And then the final exercise in this warm-up sequence, bring the fingertips to the shoulders, turn to face the front. We're going to make some circles with our arms. So imagine you have a pencil strapped to your elbows and you're trying to make large circles in the air around you, one direction, and then working into the opposite direction. And then releasing the arms, coming down to step off your board. Check out some of the other YouTube clips about other ways of working with your rocket. In honour of your practice, namaste.